In the stillness of the night, a shadowy figure swiftly moves across rooftops, almost merging with the darkness. The rustling of leaves in the wind and a faint sound barely audible enough to stir curiosity. The legend of the ninja warriors has been passed down through generations, yet few truly know their origins. Who were these people, and where did they come from? Some say that ninjas were descendants of the gods, entrusted by heaven and earth to protect sacred lands. Others say they were outcasts, forced to live on the fringes of society and learn to survive in the dark. Each story reveals a different piece of the ninja's panorama. But which is the truth? Come find out with us. Few know that many ninjas were originally from poor peasant families or monks living in remote temples. It was the oppression of the samurai class that made them stand up and fight, using their special skills to protect themselves and their families. From ordinary people they rose to become masters in combat and espionage. Becoming a ninja required not only strength and skill but also extraordinary endurance and patience. From a young age, ninjas underwent rigorous training, including physical, mental, and combat exercises. They learned how to move silently, conceal their presence, and use everything around them as a weapon. One of the most important skills that a ninja must master is the Kujin technique, a series of hand gestures combined with breathing to focus the mind and increase inner strength. In addition, they must also learn to sense their surroundings, analyzing the smallest signs to detect potential danger. The life of a ninja is a perfect combination of discipline and flexibility. They constantly train to achieve perfection in every movement and every breath. Ninjas were renowned for their use of secret weapons, deadly tools that could be hidden and used unexpectedly. One of the most common weapons was the shuriken, also known as a throwing star. Shuriken could be used not only for long-range attacks but also to distract, allowing the ninja to escape or strike suddenly. Another secret weapon was the kunai, a small, versatile knife that could be used both as a weapon and as a tool for digging or climbing. Kunai were often carried by ninjas, becoming an indispensable part of their arsenal. Additionally, ninjas used poisons, traps, and smoke to create panic and disorient their enemies. All of these secret weapons were used with one primary goal: to complete their mission without leaving a trace. During the Warring States period of Japan, when feudal lords fought for power, one of the most famous assassinations took place. Oda Nobunaga, one of the most powerful lords of the time, was targeted by a group of ninjas sent by his enemies. The group of ninjas had been carefully trained to carry out this impossible task. They had studied every detail of Nobunaga's life, from his daily routine to the location of each guard. After weeks of preparation, they decided to make their move on a moonlit night when Nobunaga was in his Azuchi castle. On that fateful night, the ninja moved like phantoms through the dense forest surrounding the castle. They used their secret weapons to silently take down the guards. As they approached Nobunaga's chambers, they used kajinawa, grappling hooks, to climb the walls and slip inside. However, Nobunaga was not an easy target. Just as the ninja were about to strike, he sensed their presence and reacted quickly. A fierce battle ensued in the darkness, with the sounds of clashing swords and heavy breathing echoing in the small room. Despite being caught off guard, Nobunaga fought fiercely and killed several ninjas. However, in the chaos, one ninja finally managed to stab Nobunaga with a tanto, short sword. Nobunaga was gravely wounded, but rather than be captured, he chose to perform seppuku, ritual suicide, to preserve his honor. The assassination of Nobunaga became one of the most famous in Japanese history, showcasing the ninja's sophistication and skill in executing the most dangerous missions. During the Edo period of Japan, when peace was established under the Tokugawa shogunate, tensions between the samurai and the ninja still simmered. The samurai were symbols of honor and loyalty, while the ninja were mysterious warriors who operated in the shadows and were not bound by the rules of the samurai. One of the most famous clashes between the two factions occurred when a group of ninjas were tasked with assassinating a powerful samurai, Lord Matsudaira. Lord Matsudaira, a samurai known for his unwavering loyalty to the shogun, became the target of a faction within the imperial court. The faction feared that Matsudaira would discover a plot to overthrow the shogun and hired a group of ninjas to assassinate him before he could act. The ninja group planned to strike at night, while Matsudaira was staying at a temple deep in the forest. They knew Matsudaira was a seasoned warrior, but they trusted in their stealth and assassination skills. The ninja prepared various weapons such as shuriken, kunai, and smoke bombs to facilitate their approach and take down the target. As the ninja approached the temple, they quickly realized things would not be as easy as they thought. Matsudaira was on guard, and the samurai protecting him were ready for battle. A fierce clash ensued, as the shadowy ninja confronted the samurai warriors. The ninja attacked with speed and agility, using their secret weapons to disrupt the enemy's formation. Matsudaira, with his masterful swordsmanship, struck down many of the ninjas. He wielded his katana with deadly precision, maintaining an imposing stance. One ninja, realizing that a direct attack would not be effective, decided to use a smoke bomb to create chaos. In the thick smoke, the ninjas took advantage of the opportunity to move quickly and invisibly. However, Matsudaira was not so easily fooled. Even though he was covered in smoke, he still listened and felt every move of the ninja. With a powerful slash, he felled the leader of the ninja group, ending the failed assassination attempt to the surprise of all the survivors. The clash between samurai and ninja at the temple became a legendary tale, a testament to the conflict between honor and secrecy. Samurai Matsudaira, with his unwavering loyalty and extraordinary skills, survived and continued to serve the shogun. Yet, this battle also demonstrated that both ninja and samurai represented values and skills worthy of respect in Japanese history. Historically, ninjas were known as cold-blooded assassins, carrying out assassination and espionage missions without hesitation. However, few people know that behind the mask and assassination skills, many ninjas also had a compassionate heart, ready to help those in dire circumstances. Ryoma, a renowned ninja during the Sengoku period, was known for his successful assassination missions and his skillful evasion of enemies. However, few knew that at night, when not on a mission, Ryoma would quietly roam the villages to help the impoverished. He left no name, only silently assisting by bringing food and medicine to the sick and starving. One night, while returning from a mission, Ryoma came across a small village being attacked by bandits. Instead of ignoring the situation as many other ninjas might, Ryoma decided to intervene. With his masterful combat skills, he defeated the bandits without taking any lives. He forced them to return everything they had stolen and leave the village for good. The people in the village were initially scared when they learned he was a ninja, but later they gradually realized that Ryoma was not a cold-blooded murderer like they thought. They began to respect and be grateful to him, but Ryoma always kept his identity a secret. He believed that good deeds did not need to be recognized, as long as the person receiving the help was helped. Ryoma continued his life, both as a ninja who completed assassination missions when necessary and as a silent protector who helped the vulnerable. His story became a legend, inspiring other ninjas to realize that they were not merely tools of war, but could also be protectors of humanitarian values. Ryoma was proof that even those who live in the shadows can bring light to the world. Japan's last ninja. During the late Edo period, as Japan began to open up to the outside world, the art of the ninja gradually fell into disuse. The ninja's skills of assassination, espionage, and combat were no longer relevant in an increasingly advanced and peaceful society. But in the darkness of this period, there was one last ninja who survived, who witnessed the decline of an entire ninja culture. Hattori Ryu, of the famous Hattori clan, was the last known ninja. Trained from childhood, Ryu inherited all the skills and secrets of the ninja. But in a world where even the samurai were fading, he realized that his ninja art was becoming obsolete. Ryu lived in the shadows, no longer taking assassination missions. Instead, he became a silent protector of innocent people. Although he had abandoned his old way of life, Ryu kept one promise to his ancestors: to protect the weak and maintain justice in society. One night, as Ryu was patrolling through a small village, he discovered that a group of mercenaries had arrived to pillage and terrorize the villagers. The mercenaries, unaware that a ninja still lived, attacked the village with ruthless brutality. Ryu, though old, decided to intervene. With his skills and experience, Ryu silently took down each mercenary in the darkness. He used everything he had learned, from stealth combat techniques to the use of secret weapons. However, he knew that this might be the last time he would use these skills, as the era of the ninja had ended. After successfully protecting the village, Ryu disappeared like the wind. The villagers never knew the name of the person who saved them, only knowing that there was a figure who came and protected them in their most dangerous moment. Ryu left the village, bringing the last piece to that small village. Ryu continued his life as a lone traveler, carrying with him the memories of a bygone era. He knew that he was the last ninja, and with his death, the art of the ninja would be forgotten. But deep down, he was content knowing that he had lived up to his ideals, protecting the weak and upholding justice, even though the era of the ninja had ended.